First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Good route here.
Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins now to throw on first. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Cousins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Ringo, 48. What's that?
Here's Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And the Falcons have a 1st and goal forthcoming. It takes this down to the 5-yard line.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
They go play action with Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. And he's in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. 2nd down and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Here's Warren. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A first down throw for Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Bring up 48. Wide. What's that?
Cousins now on 2nd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On 2nd down, Warren. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cousins gonna throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 17 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Where's your heart?
Now, Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
300. Wait, Zach.
Cousins. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Can't. Gun.
Pitts
Hey,
is the man in motion.
First. Hey, no, easy. What's that?
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Bring up 48. Lino!
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Bingo. What is that?
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Through. Black.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. That's to Pitts, the tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Pitts able to secure the first down grab, and there's a lot of expectations now in Atlanta for the young tight end. I mean, you go back to his rookie year, going over 1,000 yards, something that hadn't been done since Mike Ditka in the 60s. There's very few guys that have his...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Second and 14.
Leave it. Bring up 48.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Listen to me. What's that?
Cousins throwing on 4th down. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
What's that?
They'll run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Austin brought in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete to Washington. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, And it'll set up second down. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues. A handoff, running left. This is Warren. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Two. To hot. What's that?
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Where's the hot?
Cousins now to throw on first down. That's complete to McLeod. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Hey, no, easy, easy. Where's that?
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Hey, yo, yo. Say hot. Through. Where's the hot?
Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is brought in. And he will score. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Falcons 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Good route here. Hey, can.
2nd down, Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Hey, 382, list 50. Leave it, bring up 48. Set.
They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Wide.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Wait, son.
Now, Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
That's another Falcons.
Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd down.
Listen to me.
Mooney in motion. Cousins now on 2nd down. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to be taken down. Here is 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. To the 5-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Black. Yellow. Yellow. Zebra. 300.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician.